you love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Nobu, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the tell the road told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blink of my VIP. Snack of my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his chick, I know. We talking start like ball hype. Pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one golded. 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 I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one golded. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro, they tryna me. That's the wrong way, me. Back your buddy, if you get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a I'm in the S5 facing cuffy, cause I can't name that girl but me, dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one golded. Me, I'm the one golded. Me, I'm the one golded. Me, I'm the one golded. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written. I'm the one golded. I got it.
You talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance, till it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
She said, baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less. Say less.
Stop the road and you walking. You rest your head still talking. You leaving me ain't no options. Say less. Stop the road and you walking.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
A Thanksgiving tradition continues as the teams are lined up, and off we go here in Dallas. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. That's complete to Bowers outright. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. 2nd and 6 now. Pass complete. That's Devin Duvernay. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They motion the tight end over. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Pass complete to Duvernay. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They bring Thomas in motion. 1st down throw, Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Man in motion here. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Young working from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Young on 1st and 10. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
To the air on first down. Young taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Extra point for Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
Devin Duvernay on the return. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. Now Lawrence on the play fake. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now it's Lawrence. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 25-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Lawrence now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. You're good on the point after. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. On now is York to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Young on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 17 at the 23-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. He's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first two plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
Ready.
Third and long, Young. That throw finds Pickens. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate.
On the ready.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got fourth down, so we should see the punt team on to send it away. They're going for it, Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. On the move, hit it right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Finds a seam down the middle. Running in the red zone. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Fight.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Let's go now. Yellow. Sit. Back. Right. Right. Set.
Young looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Watch it. Stay.
On third down, it's Young. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be Jaguars football. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Rolling left side, Bowers has it. And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Lawrence working from the gun. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now from the gun. Complete here to Bowers. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. Chased out to his right. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's tackled for no gain.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Now Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Katie York now on for the field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Groupie sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Mitchell up the middle. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys looking down a very long field.
10. Here we go, set. Slide 2.
Here's Mitchell again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
A give to Mitchell, running left. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop it behind the line.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Running back sent in motion.
Striker, 3-3.
They send the tight end in motion. Young on 3rd and goal. Escapes the pocket. He breaks the tackle. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Gay's kick is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
He's back to throw. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On now is York to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 13. Gets it to him on the screen. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play action now. Young. Caught. Nice gain left side. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys make it 17-all. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. From the 31. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. First down, ball at the 36. Motioning him from the slot right. Lawrence now off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. This is complete to Duvernay. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grab the lead on their first series of the half. You're good on the point after. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Young. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. The former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Check pitch. Hey, check mega.
Again, this is Mitchell. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2 brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Blue check. Ready.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
First down, ball at the 36.
Right, 97.
The give now to Mitchell. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
52. Ready, ready.
All right, now let's get in that end zone.
Okay, cross field. You, yellow. Okay.
Mitchell on the carry. This is ahead for about 5. It's DeAndre Prince up to make that play. Give him 5 yards on the pickup. And we've reached the end of the third quarter.
Ready, ready.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Now a give right side to Mitchell. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Fight, white, fight, 6. Ready.
Young to throw here on 3rd. And the defender comes away with it. And the Jaguars are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
2nd and 3 now. From the 27. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. From the red zone now. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. Now is York to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
22 needle. Here we go.
They'll They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Second and 3 now.
Let's go now. Ready?
From the 37. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Young on 1st and 10. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They've got a man in motion. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Forced out to his right. Throw complete to Lamb. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, again, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Strike 2. Yellow.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Field. Black. Ready.
On 2nd and 10, Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Hey, go Beard. The black.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys, 14 points back. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. And they send a man in motion.
Green down. Black. Red.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars making a 3-score game in the fourth. York tacks on that extra point. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21.
Cowboys 17. Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Drill, 52. Set, ready.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Black shot. Hut, hut.
To the air on 1st down. Young. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars take possession of the football.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready. Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Taken away by the rookie from USC. And the Cowboys get it back on his 6th interception of the season. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
17. Let's go. Ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Escapes out to the left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Come on, set.
Young working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Dallas. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys get it back to a 14-point game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. Well, the Cowboys are saying they have it, and it looks like they do! All right, partner, peel back the curtain for everyone who's watched this happen on Sundays. Win looks unlikely, but they're still trying this kick. What is the coach now saying to his offense before they run out there?
I can hear the great Tom Moore, longtime NFL coach, over and over. He would preach to us through the week during the game. Whoever plays the game the hardest, the longest, is going to win.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Slot man motioned over.
Ready?
Now to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, red. Ready?
Looking to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
Switch, yellow. Cut.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Buying some time right. On the run right, throwing deep down the... He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Yellow, line.
Throwing now. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
Right. Two, go.
Man in motion out of the slot.
Quad red. Opposite, green.
One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. For the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days, with more time than normal coming up between games. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Jaguars.